The Baseball Prince is back with his recent pickups on today's episode of Baseball King Collectibles. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the show. And yes, the Baseball Prince is back once again with his recent pickups. And he's going to show you just what's out there on eBay and the incredible prices you can get things for. You could do it. If he could do it, you could do it. It's no science to it. It's just a little shopping like anybody else and get to know some other the dealers out there, and maybe a couple of them you have what you're looking for, and you can save on shipping and all that. A lot of ways to get great deals on eBay still. I mean, it's the Baseball Prince's #1 source for sourcing right now, other than shows, because he works weekends. It's hard for him to get to the shows, and there's nothing wrong with eBay. You pay the shipping, yes, but remember, you go to the shows, you pay to get in through the door, $15. Some charge $25. I've gone to a Westchester card show. They charge $25 or $30 just to park your car, and there's nowhere else to park. You have no choice, just to park. Okay, so sometimes just to get to a show can cost up to $100 between travel and gas and food and this. So you pay it on shipping instead. It all works out in the wash. People say they like to see the card in person. Well, it's autograph cards. He's mainly an autograph card collector, mostly. As well as I am, as you know by my autographs. All in person, of course. That's what I did. But he's buying autographs now on eBay. There's no other way to get them, really. It's hard to get in person now. It's a little bit more difficult, and, and it's challenging and all that. There's a lot of collectors now, and more than there used to be. Back in the day when we were collecting 30 years ago, it was 4 or 5 collectors at a time, so it's different now. But let's take a look at what the Baseball Prince has got to show you. And like I said, you could do it. This is all eBay purchases through the mail. No, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, but a lot of great stuff for a lot of great prices. So let's go take a look and check out what the Baseball Prince has got to show you.
Welcome back to Baseball King Collectibles. This is the Baseball Prince. Here we are looking at some of my recent eBay pickups, some adding to my autograph collection. Okay, obviously I've shown some of my videos in the past of what I like to collect. I like to collect different sets. I like to collect different big names. You're not going to see much of the prospecting. You're not going to see much of the guys that aren't already at least established. Most of these are going to be Hall of Fame guys that are not it's not going to be a big ebb and flow on their value. It's like buying, a bonds instead of buying, Bitcoin or any stocks that are going to be volatile. I like to. It's just another investment, just something I like. And obviously, you've seen my collection and what I like so far. Please please share, subscribe after you watch the video. It's a lot of big hits at the end. Stay till the end because I'm going to start off with the cards that are just a few bucks, and we'll go up by the end. We'll go up to cards that are a few hundred. So we'll start off with that. So we got 1999 SP Leon Johnson. He was a running back for the Jets in the 2000s. Okay, obviously 99 at least. Okay, Clark Schmidt Gypsy Queen Auto. And as you see, these are all on card. That's what I like. And you're going to see a lot of different sets pop up over and over. Just, again, different things I like to collect. Lyle Overbay on a bat. Sweet spot to 17. All right. This is 97 Donruss Signature Series, Derek Lee, number 2000. Autographics with the purple foil, Tim Hardaway. I think these are supposed to be numbered to 50. I do see a lot of these not numbered for whatever reason. But this is a short printed one, Tim Hardaway, Senior. Okay, Hall of Famer. And this is a dual auto for Sweet Spot. This is Hunter Pence. And this is Billy Butler. Okay, numbered to 15. On a piece of a glove. Well, I don't think those aren't game used, but they're just manufactured, but it's still a cool look. John Kitna out of the SP. I have a lot of these, so you'll see a lot of these pop up. Mike Aviles, I have a lot of these as well on By the Letter. Shortstop for the Royals back in the 2000s. Not a big thing. He had a few good years. Eric Chavez, number to 70 at a Bowman. This is a buyback, so it's still in its original casement. Love this set. This is SP Signature Edition. I think this is 99 or 2000. Miguel Tejada. Okay. As you see, again, these are all on card. Hate the stickers. Just, they don't do it for me. 99, Mushin Muhammad. A couple big years for the Panthers, wide receiver. This is Jake Plummer, upper deck with the patch. All right. And followed by Jeff Garcia. I'm sorry, Brad Johnson. Hall of Fame. Super Bowl winning quarterback Brad Johnson. This is with the Redskins. He, of course, won with the Bucks. Okay, love this set as well. This is choreography. I think this is 2000. This is Troy Glaus. A couple monster home run years. He was good for a while. Third base. Sean Marion on the piece of the ball, not a real ball. Sweet spot upper deck. As you see, Sweet Spot made basketball. They made baseball. It's on a manufactured, not a game used, but I like the look of the cards. Willie McGinnis, Super Bowl winning linebacker Willie McGinnis out of 99 SP. Alex English out of National Treasures. A set's called Clutch Factor. The new Clutch Factor sets have a sticker auto, so I like to collect the ones from 5-6 years ago where they were on card. It's also, as you see, game worn. Now, if you see these last couple years, and it makes me, it bothers me. You'll see on the back, it'll say, not only will it say, some of them say, not from any specific game or season. It will not say game worn. It will not say game used. It won't even say player worn. And on top of that, some of the newer ones say, not from any specific player. Meaning the player has nothing to do with the patch. It's just how are they getting away with that? They lost the license. They don't care. And they're just trying to, squeak out any money they possibly can at this point. Carlos Delgado on the Sweet Spot. All right. Carlos Delgado out of Fresh Ink. All right. These are early. This is a 99, 2000, 2001 era. This is Mo Vaughn out of 25 on the Golden Graphs Bronze Ink. Mo Vaughn. He looked like he was headed for the Hall. Didn't get there. Another one looked like he was headed for the Hall. Should be in the Hall. Kurt Schilling, number 2000 out of Don Russ Signatures. You'll see these mostly in red. Red is not numbered. Green is numbered to 1,000, and then you'll see these in blue as well, numbered to 100. Those are obviously big money. I like this as well. This is technically not a sticker. It's just the way the card's manufactured. Diamond cut out of Diamond Kings, 2002. This is Juan Marichal. These are mostly numbered to 500. Okay. Another Sweet Spot. This design bothers. It's like really a lot of dead space on this card. I'm not really sure how much I like this card. I love Sweet Spot and I love this set, but this year in particular, you just seen a Delgado now with Davey Johnson. Don't like the look of it. Adrian Beltre. I don't think this is rookie, but probably his second year. All right. Again, this is one I was talking about, not numbered. The red background. The Schilling was green and it was numbered to 1,000. Andrew Jones, Hall of Famer Andrew Jones, out of Pristine, I believe is the name of the set. It's a lower end top set, but it's still an on-card Andrew Jones patch autograph. And then a Mike Conley, Panini 101. This is one of the ones I was talking about where the rookies out of this set will now say, not from any player, game, or season, where this one is, of course, game worn, game used. You see it right there. Mike Conley. Borderline Hall of Famer Mike Conley, by the way. All right, next batch. And again, we started off with the $2, $3 cards. We're probably up to like a $30, $40 range. Here's Alan Trammell, 2002 Diamond Kings. Number 2, by the way, 500. Another Hall of Famer. Shouldn't be. Harold Baines, number 2, 99 out of Gilded. This is a thick framed card. I mean, it's really heavy. I love these Gilded. Sterling. Let me just put these down. Sterling Torrey Hunter with the bat and the patch. All right. Sterling is a big set. Sterling is a high-end set. This is out of 2007 Sterling, numbered to 25. Torrey Hunter. I like this set as well. Chasing History. This is a 2013 set. This does have a sticker. And again, I will make some exceptions with the stickers if I like the set. This is a set I like. Why? Because on the back, it gives, it's a set of basically World Series heroes, okay, and or playoff heroes, I should say. Jim Palmer, of course, was one of them for the Baltimore Orioles back in the 70s, 60s, 70s, and I think into the 80s. 275 career wins, 3 Cy Youngs. Jim Palmer had a career. All right, Ed Too Tall Jones out of 99 SP. Aaron Jones out of Panini 1-in-1. The quad patch, kind of 3 napkins, and then the purple and white one, number to 99. Big running back for the Packers, and now obviously ending his career with the Vikings. This is Len Dawson out of 2002 Diamond Kings again. The football ones are shorter printed. This is numbered to 50. Raymond Berry out of 2006 National Treasures, all right, with the patch and game-worn jersey. You see it right there. That's why you really, I really prefer these earlier 2000s, mid 2000s cards with the patches because most of them back then were game worn. Now everything is just a cash grab. These are jerseys that were on his back during a game, as opposed to bought off the shelf, chopped up, put onto a card, has no association with the player. 50 years from now, what's going to hold its value? It's going to be the ones that are game worn. It's not going to be. They're going to lose all the value in the cards when he just says not from any specific player. What's the point of that? Mark Teixeira out of 10 luminaries. Okay, these luminaries are encased. All right. We got another SP99. This is Jack Ham, linebacker, Steelers. Steel curtain. All right, led that steel curtain. This is 2002 Diamond Kings again. Fran Tarkenton, Viking, Giant. Number to 50. Okay. This is cool. This is Victor Oladipo out of Crown Royale Silhouettes. That's a patch, by the way, behind him. That's not part of the card. That's a, probably 8-color patch, number to 25. And, of course, game worn. Okay. This, just real quick, the value of this card, not game worn, this is a 2015. Value of this card in 2025, 2024, the last few years, where it's just not even player worn, is $20. But the fact that this card is game used, it triples the value. So just be careful of what you're buying. It's just because the patch is nicely, it's a nice color patch, 8 different color. It holds no value because it's not actually worn by the player. So just keep that in mind. This is LaShawn McCoy. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. This is not game used, but it's still worn by McCoy, and I'll show you why. This is from Panini One for All is the name of the set. I like this set really a lot. Enclosed authentic memorabilia is not from any specific game or event, but it is still worn by the player. And it's not saying game worn, but it's what it's saying is it can't trace the game it's worn to, which is fine. But I think it still means that it was worn by McCoy during a game. I'm not sure about that, but better than saying not from any specific player. That's crazy. Marshall Faulk out of Players Inc. SP Authentic. Okay, and this is probably in the $50 range at this point. $40 to $50 range. This is the last of this kind of price point. Carlton Fisk Gilded framed out of 10. Okay, Pudge. Andrew Jones, Hall of Fame Andrew Jones with the purple foil. This should be numbered to 50. Again, I don't know why it's not on there, but this is numbered to 50. Pete Alonso, numbered to 25, Diamond Icons. Andre Dawson, gilded, numbered to 50. Tom Glavine, gilded, numbered to 50. Brooks Robinson, Finest Moments. This is like 2003. It's a really cool set. And then on the back, again, it's going to show, a big moment in his history. This specifically was World Series MVP from 1970. All right. Golden Graphs with the bronze ink at a 5-star, number to 40, Eddie Murray. And 2002, Gary Carter, Diamond Kings, number to 300. All right, so that's it for the under 50 price point. Now we're going to go up from there. I separated actually a couple cards here. I should say a couple, a decent handful of cards of sets that I showed you in the last couple videos. I'll run through that quick. There are some valuable cards in this stack, but mostly this is just, obviously the sets I've been collecting and what I've added to these sets since the last video. These are the greats of the game, okay? So I collect the 1999 Sports Illustrated. I collect the, this is 2000. Yep, this is 2000, the brown border. And then this is 2001, okay? And I don't know what I like best, but I collect those three. They made them years after, 2002, 3, 4. But these are the 3 years I'm collecting. Hoyt Wilhelm, 2001. And these are the 2000s. Darrell Evans, Gorman Thomas, Moose Scouron, Herb Score, Willie Stargell, Pops, Mel Blount, Earl Campbell. Okay. So, as you see, there's not only baseball, but there's football as well. There's basketball, too. Okay? In some of these years. So, you may see some basketball mixed in. And here's the 1999 Sports Illustrated. I'm going to say I'm probably only let's say under 10 cards away from completing this set. Okay? Paul Splittorff, Bud Harrelson, Bert Campaneris, Bill Spaceman Lee, Joe Negro, Bill Buckner. Oh, poor Bill Buckner. All right, what do we got here? Sudden Sam McDowell. Okay? Sparky Lyle, Bob Horner, Jim Bowden, Rico Petrocelli, Bob Forsch, Earl Weaver, Ron Santo, rest in peace Ron Santo recently, Raleigh Fingers, Fergie Jenkins, Gaylord Perry, Bob Feller, Harmon Killebrew, and Al Kaline and Lou Brock. Some big names there, obviously. Another set I like to collect, and this is another exception on the sticker autos. These are the Museum Collection Momentous Materials. It's a game-used patch. Yes, it is a sticker, but the patches are always nice. These are numbered at most to 15. Some of these are numbered to 10 or 5. I collect from 2016, from the years 2019 to 2025. Those 6 or 7 years I like to collect. This is Matthew Liberatore. This is a rookie. This is Doc Gooden with the really nice Mets patch. Okay, numbered to 5, by the way. And Jeff Bagwell, numbered to 15. Okay, this is the first, well, the oldest year I'll collect. I believe this is 19. I'm sorry, 17. I collect from 17 to 25. Those 8 or 9 years. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna go on to, this is like the 75 to 100 range, and I'll tell you when that stops. It's a good bit here. All right. And basically everyone's a Hall of Famer, or if not for steroids, it would have been, except for this first one, and I'll show you why. This is Adrian Gonzalez. This is a game-used patch, and look at that patch. Okay. Anything with this nice of a patch, as long as it's a decent player, and Adrian Gonzalez certainly was. He was, had a good stretch for at least 6 or 7 years. If you have that nice of a patch, it's numbered to 5. It's going to be a $50 card regardless of the name. And if you get a big player with a card like this, it's going to, be double or triple what their autograph would normally be. You can get an Adrian Gonzalez autograph for probably $8, but you're not going to get one, this nice in that price point. So this is at a 2016 Tier 1. Number 2, again, 3 of 5. Okay. We got A-Rod, number to 50 on the Bowman buyback. Okay. First year with the Yankees here. Okay. 2004. All right. Don Mattingly had a finest moments. We saw Brooks Robinson earlier. This one is his record of homering in 8 straight games. Okay. I think Griffey might have tied that. I think maybe one other. But he's got the record. He shares the record at least. All right. Love this set. This is a newer set. This is out of 2025 Topps Cosmic. This is a die cut, okay? And obviously Cosmic, the theme of that set is, space related. So everything is kind of space related. This set is called Launched into Orbit. There's a non-autographed version of this, and of course, this one's autographed. This is Frank Thomas. This is a not numbered version. There are numbered versions as well that are much more. Okay, here is another set I really like. This is SP Signature Edition. Let me just check the year. This is 99. No, this is 90. Yes, 99. Willie McCovey. All right. 500 home run club. Willie McCovey, legend. All right. Oh, back-to-back Willie McCovey. This is 2012 Topps Tribute. 2010 Topps Tribute. All right. And double patch. Okay. And I like this set. This, again, technically not a sticker. It's like in the card. I mean, it is a sticker technically, but it's just the design of the card. He probably signed the card. He held the card. It's a little bit different than signing a sticker and the sticker getting placed on the card. So that's just my opinion, and I'm the collector, so that's all that matters. 2000 SP Cryography, graded Alex Rodriguez. I got this a little bit cheaper because it is graded a 7. That's okay. I'm not, the condition of this card doesn't matter much to me. It's the card itself. So if I could save a couple bucks by doing that, I'm going to do that. This is Joe Morgan, number to 20. All right. And this is the next year out of Topps Tribute. This is 2011. Yeah. Okay. Tony Perez out of Definitive, number to 5 with the nice, really nice patch. And look at that. Game use. Says it right there. Okay. This is out of 2024. Tony Perez. Adley Rushman out of Diamond Icon. That's a big set. Okay. Number to 25. This little sticker here. Okay. There's a code. All right. And it says on the back, you can take that code, you can put it into the Topps website, and it'll tell you what, or maybe not this specific. Usually it tells you what game that jersey was worn on. But for whatever reason, I guess it doesn't say that on this. So maybe that was added after by somebody. Ernie Banks out of Diamond Kings. This is 2005. Number 210. Ernie Banks, probably the best shortstop of all time, right? Who's considered better than him? 500 homer shortstop? Nobody. Nobody. Ripken is, second maybe. A-Rod, if he finished his career at short, would have been, but he's, not fully a shortstop. Whitey Ford out of the Chasing History set, 2013. Okay? What was Whitey Ford best known for? 61, Ford was hunting Ruth's record of 29 consecutive scoreless innings in World Series. Wow. 2-hit shutout of the Reds in Game 1. 5 more empty frames 4 days later, and he got it. Yep. So consecutive scoreless innings in the World Series, Whitey Ford. I don't think that has been matched. Correct me if I'm wrong. Since then, some of these Yankees have just these records in the playoffs, because obviously they didn't have any wild card series back then. It was just right to the World Series. So a lot of these World Series stats for these Yankees in the '60s are somewhat untouchable. Well, now they're actually World Series wise they're not. Playoff wise, yes, because there's so many rounds now. All right, Big Mac, Allen and Ginter, number /25 on the framed mini. Okay, with the Cardinals. Big unit, Big Mac to big unit on the Sterling /25. Double patch. Okay. Got about 10 cards left. Another gridiron cut. Diamond King. Out of 2003. Joe Montana. Number /50. Stan the Man. Out of 2001. Flair Greats of the Game. Okay. I might have shown this on the last video. Maybe you've seen that. That's okay. And here's a big set. Dynasty. Okay. Polar Bear. Pete Alonso. Number /10. Encased. All right. Of course, game used. Look at this dual auto. Out of 2004, this is a Yankees autograph set, so, pretty cool. Berra and Ford, number /200. All right. Another Yankee legend. Only unanimous Hall of Famer of all time, Mariano Rivera, okay? Not a rookie. This is 99, but this is early in his career. All right. A non-card Rivera auto. Graded to 9, obviously, adds even more value. But, again, I'm not really too worried about the grades of these cards. I'm just worried about the cards themselves. Before I get to these last 3 cards, I have the 3 biggest cards. I have a couple in-person autographs I wanted to show. Okay? This is an 85 All-Star Tony Gwynn. All right? These are all authenticated, of course, slabbed. A black Jack McDowell rated rookie. All right? A Ron Guidry rookie, 1977, tops. All right. 76, sorry. Ron Guidry. A Diamond Kings Ozzie Guillen. And then this set, it's out of early 90s Upper Deck. It's, a set within the set. This is called the Collector's Choice. This is Jack Morris, Darryl Strawberry, Big Mac again, Alan Trammell, Roberto Alomar, and Barry Larkin, and finish it off with Eddie Murray. All right. Eddie Murray with the Dodgers. All right, last 3 cards. Big cards. 2005, Ultimate Collection, Dan Marino, number /25, with the, almost positive, game used. I don't even know why I had to look. Of course this is game used. 2005. Just an incredible card. Dan Marino. No Super Bowl. Made it to the Super Bowl his rookie year. Never made it back. Just didn't have the team around him, but he's considered... Look at his stats. He revolutionized quarterbacking in the 80s. He had stats that hold up to today. So Dan Marino's a legend. Speaking of legends, again, another quarterback legend. This is Johnny Unitas. All right, out of 2001, Upper Deck Pros and Prospects. Of course, the game-used jersey, the on-card auto, autograph graded a 10, and the card is graded a 9. This is a big card, okay? Johnny Unitas is a legend, all right? A Baltimore Colts legend. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Not much needs to be said about him, Johnny Unitas. And last but not least, okay? Speaking of, getting to the Super Bowl early on in his career and having a tough time, lost his first 3, one to my New York Giants, and then won his last 2 seasons as a quarterback. And it is the great John Elway. Fun fact about John Elway, the only, not quarterback, only person to win a Super Bowl as both a player and as a general manager or an executive. So he did that, of course, with the Broncos recently, about 10 years ago with Peyton Manning as the quarterback. And, of course, he won 2 on his own as a player. And he is a legend. Number to 5, go check out his Netflix documentary. It's a great history about him with the 3-color patch. Number to 5, this is at a Topps Definitive. This is before they lost their license. But this is a really cool set. This set has a lot of big names. Bo Jackson's in this set. I think Marino's in this set. Bradshaw's in this set. A lot of big names, but none bigger than, well, arguably, John Elway. So, all right, guys, that wraps it up. I really thank you again for sticking around. Went a little bit longer than I hoped, but that's okay. A lot of cool stuff here. Please like, please subscribe, please share. Anything you can to help the channel. Again, this is Baseball King Collectibles. Let me know what your favorite card is. Let me know in the comments. Baseball King Collectibles, I am the Baseball Prince, and we will see you soon. Thank you.